Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. It is Saturday the 18th of May 2024. Looking at this Imaginext Lightyear ship. This is the XL-01, which looks nothing like it did in the movie, or nothing like the hyperspeed version, or nothing like the XL version, the scale for 5-inch figures version. But it's cute, it's small, it's going to be great for some of my tiny 1/18 scale figures. So it has got some potential, but it needs quite a bit of work done to it, I think, to take away that cuteness factor, make it a bit more, make it fit a bit better into my 1/18 scale universe, all of my 1/18 scale universes. Have a look. I'm really quite a fan of that figure. I don't like that cartoon face sort of thing, but I do like that sort of spaceman sort of look. It does look not too bad, not too shabby, except you've got that trigger on the bottom there. You can remove that, I guess. See what functions that's got. It looks to be just the blue wing, or the whole wing moves up and down, shoots a missile. You can pull the trigger from. Okay, I see. Oh, they come apart from there. Yeah, it's okay. Nothing great compared to the XL-15 version I reviewed the other day. I'll put a link in the top right to that. You know, in the not the XL, the Imaginext XL-15. You know, in the big versions, they got the XL-01, this one. They got the XL-15, the same I reviewed. They've got the XL-14, which I've got in UK, but not reviewed yet. And they've also got that with Imaginext, with the Imaginext Lightyear Star Command base, which I've got in UK, but I haven't had my hands on it yet. And the big version's got the Armadillo, and there's a hyperspeed Armadillo, but there's no Imaginext Armadillo. That would have been awesome. But never mind. I'll put a link to the Armadillo review. Let's do these small and the hyperspeed one in the top right for you, because I think that's amazing. And later in the video, if I remember, I'll put a link to the XL version. I like the look of this. It's got some potential. Perhaps a bit too cartoony. We will see. Leave me a box to set it up. I'll be back in an instant. Stay tuned. And here it is with everything that comes with it. So you get the figure, you get the missile, and I've put in the tail fin on the ship already. But just a bit of advice or warning: when you put that in, that is very hard, if not impossible, to take out. So if you don't want it in, don't put it in. Quite nice looking, cute. For me, I think in my universe, that'd be more of a very short range interceptor, or more likely to be like an escape craft or something. I don't know. But it's pretty cool. Let's get a look at the figure first of all. I like the spaceman vibe with it. Not so keen on the cartoon style head. I'm not sure how these heads are. They're just a plop on. So I'm not sure about how the changing head will be. That'd be some articulation need to be added to that, or some mod work. Articulation, these have the elbow, you have the shoulders, sorry, and that's pretty much it. And then you have the legs that are joined together. Adding hip articulation, not that difficult. Knees be a bit more work on this, and elbows a bit more work, but then actually hips is not that difficult. Just got to butcher a sort of a Mega Bloks figure, take those hips out, and you can use that system on this with some work. But not a bad looking figure. I do like the spaceman sort of figures, so this, you know, might be a keeper for me. Get the missile. We'll have a look how that fires in a minute. And then we get the ship. Please consider joining the Patreon. Link in the top right of your screen now. Get to see all the videos before they're published on YouTube. Exclusive videos from time to time. Also, we have prize draws from time to time too. And it's free for 7 days with no obligation to pay or join, so it is worth checking out. Okay, ship. So the cockpit is actually very wide, apart from where the handle grips are. Just not very deep. You could cut away this part here for a deeper footwell. You couldn't do much of the seat back. You can maybe take that part out, but I don't think it'll make much difference. It'd be the bottom part for the footwell, I think, is where you'd have to make the space up. As long as you didn't... it's okay. So where the cockpit closes is actually quite far forwards. So you've got quite a bit of space you could, in theory, take out if you wanted to. Then you can maybe fill it with some card or something, get a few extra... You get ½ centimetre to maybe 1 centimetre removed there, get a bit more space for figures. And the height, not very high, so if your figure's sort of leaning backwards a little bit and legs forwards, you probably get a decent sized or average sized figure once that's been bodied. Shame those aren't hollowed on the guns. You see where the missile fits in there. It's not bad detailing. Some dry brushing and painting on that. That looked pretty nice. Back's pretty cool. Again, just this damn handle and trigger. I don't like it. Underneath it's just pretty bog standard. These hollow parts here, I'm not keen on. And then again, we've got this trigger here. Pull that, and the wings open up, come apart. Now, I've said this before in my videos about the Lightyear movie stuff from Mattel. If they had focused on doing, or they made the big scale ones in 1/18 scale or 1/12 scale, they would have sold a lot more. Purely because though there are big communities for 1/18 and very big for 1/12 scale, these people would have jumped on them and modified them for their figures. Now, I have seen people modify them for the big ones for 1/18, because it takes a bit of work. And I have seen people try to modify them for, or one or two of them for 1/12 and made them work too. But Mattel don't make their stuff easy to split open. So something like the Armadillo, which everyone who's into 1/18 has got one, well, nearly everyone. You know, I've got like 3 or 4 of them. You know, really hard to split open. People not sure how, including myself. So it makes it slightly harder to mod. But if they'd done that, Mattel made them all in that sort of scale, they'd done a lot better. This one, you can see, is going to be easy to open. There's so many screws. Just presumably, just me judging by the C mark. Just flip up the top, take the top off, split the top. Okay, so missile. This obviously goes into the front. Let's see how it shoots. Buzz says it shoots well because it knocked him over. Pretty cool. What do you guys think? You like that slow motion part? I don't know. But the missile doesn't look great when it's stuck in. It just looks a bit, nah. If it went in all the way, it might be worth keeping in there, but as it is, no. So I would be tempted. The thing is, if I remove that part, cut it off, it's going to be like that. The trigger part, you can see, does come out. You see it's a separate piece. So that you could take out in the mechanism. But would that stand or nothing? I think it'd lean backwards too much. Even with that down is going to, yeah. So I'm thinking in advance about how to modify that. Okay, let's have a quick size, or look at the size of the ship and Buzz here. Get an idea, then compare to the other Imaginext one I've got. So Buzz here, get on a flatter surface. He is standing at about 3.5 inches, around about 8 cm. And the XL-01, which is tiny, is about roughly around about 20 cm, long around about nearly 8 inches. Height wise to the top, we're looking at 11.5 cm or 4.5 inches. And let's do the width since remarks over here. Doesn't stand up that way, which is a shame. That stood up, or does it? Oh, it does. Not too bad at an angle. Width from the widest point to widest point is about 18 cm, so again about just over or just around 7 inches. Pretty cool, but they've so undersized this one. I think the XL-14 version be undersized too. So there's the move this way. There's our XL-01, and coming into land now. Is our much bigger XL-15 with different buzz. Both have use, both have potential. This one particularly, perhaps a little bit more work, I think, but obviously the sizing is big, it fits in quite a bit better. It looks nicer, less cartoony like, so obviously it worked better. Now let's get a look at our one here again with some other figures. So I'm thinking about small 1/10 scale figures, and as I'll keep using my these small ones, Ignace's Fatui maybe from Annex 79, got a custom head on there. That's not the head he comes with. These are smaller than Buzz. These are highly articulated, so they will fit in very nicely. They are wider though, but there's so much. Oops, that custom head's going to come off. There's so much width inside this cockpit that that's not an issue. And the other issue is with this plane, this ship, and that's the other Imaginext ship turning off its sounds, is that it doesn't balance very well. So there's loads of space in there, you can see, for him. Fits, you know, loads of space. Closes nicely. But if I get another figure, let me try my other Annex 179 on my desk. You see that it's not going to close. Now, if I had to give it a leg bend, give it a bit more than that, perhaps. Actually, got the. We're getting a bit closer now. Head's still going to be too high, I think. Or if I can, better yet, she's not the best for hips. Upper body, she's fantastic. But if I can bend the legs a little bit. So you've got figures that can do cross-legged. You'll get them to sit in. So for me, I use this for smaller scale figures. However, I still am tempted to just cut out this section here. Fill it with some card, paint it to match. So I'll fit bigger stuff inside. It's decent, it's got potential. It shoots a missile. It's going to be a nice addition to my fleet. I just wish it was slightly bigger. Okay, so awesome match toys selling out, so please like, share, subscribe, check out the Patreon, and check out the video description below for discount links to some of the better sellers who sell like Joy Toy, even Acid Rain World, some kits and other stuff. I'll see you next video soon. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye bye.